What's up, y'all? It's Kenny Dobbs, flying 101, 6'3", 180 pounds.
Oh.
Sitting and thinking, like, how is Duncan comparing to Christianity? And people have asked me those type of questions before. And I sit and I think about it, like, before I was a Christian, I would just go to church on Sundays and think I was a Christian. And before I was Duncan as well. I was Duncan, but I'm not Duncan like I am now. I'm not going between my legs. There's no 360s and things, but I'm just Duncan. And I was satisfied with just Duncan in the game. And I was satisfied with just going to church on Sundays at the same time. Until it really became stirred up in my spirit with God, knowing that He's not satisfied with just going to church on Sundays. That's not what it's about. It's about a real relationship. It's about training yourself to become more Christ-like. You know, taking out the whole spiritualness of it, of really becoming Christ-like, and what that is, staying minded and staying conscious and aware of God and aware of His love and what He wants done in your life and His will. So constantly training myself by reading the Word, going to church, attending Bible studies. I fell in love with God again. Being able to talk with somebody, just sitting down and talking with them about God and about my love of God. We really now are more focused on our relationship than it is about Duncan. It's more about our relationship with God and how Duncan is promoting that relationship and being that type of influence in this world. This world is taking out God of everything, out of school, out of prayer, out of Christmas, all kinds of different stuff. Trying to get God out of our money and everything like that. This nation, this world, everything was created and founded on God. But now here we are, we want to take it away from it. And I tell you, you take God out of everything you do, eventually things start crashing and falling apart. And that's what happened with me in my life. I took God out of the picture, and then slowly but surely my life started falling apart. And I'd be dead right now if it wasn't for God. So I thank God, and now I'm giving God all the glory for everything I do. Now I'm training in here, doing basketball workouts, dunking, working on my dunks, just alone by myself. And at the same time, listening to praise and worship music, thanking God for my ability, training myself physically, but at the same time, I'm training myself spiritually because I'm conscious and I'm aware of God in my life. And I'm constantly praying, constantly thinking about God, talking with Him just like I would talk to a normal person. So there's a lot of connections as far as with Duncan and spirituality and things like that. You want to evolve in Christianity, you want to get closer with God, you got to work out. You got to start reading your Word. You got to find out what God was all about. You want to become the greatest dunker, you got to find out who's the greatest dunker. You got to find out why is he the greatest dunker, what does he do? And that's what my love of Christ was about. I had to read about Christ. Who was Christ? What did Christ do for us? Find out all those things that made Him so great. And now, here I am. I fell in love with God. I'm becoming Christ-like every day, more and more every day. And on the other end, I'm becoming more of a better dunker every single day. I'm more focused on what I want to do.